back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Maddie. I am a registered nurse with ICU and PACU experience. I love making content for healthcare workers, nursing students, new graduate nurses, and experienced nurses like myself. In today's video, I wanted to share with you guys some finds on Amazon that I found helpful for me as a nurse, and hopefully you guys will find helpful. So if you're an Amazon lover or you just like gadgets for nurses or want to find things that are useful and helpful during your 12-hour shift, keep watching. All right, the first thing I want to share with you guys are stoggles. These glasses come in super handy because they have this cover on the side. You can also, I think, get glasses prescriptions put in them if you know that you're gonna work in like an isolation area a lot. But these you can find on Amazon in a couple different colors, and they are perfect for when you're working with patients who are in isolation, who maybe have airborne viruses. You're just working with bodily fluids and you don't wanna get anything in your eyes. These are perfect because they cover the sides of your eyes and the front. I personally work with patients who receive chemotherapy treatment after surgery, sometimes in the PACU. So these come in super handy when I have to be present to help the surgeon with chemotherapy installation. Also come with this cute little cover that they go into so you can keep them clean and in your work bag. The next thing that you guys have probably seen me share before is my favorite clipboard. I got this when I was in nursing school. It does open up and it's got a lot of great cheat sheets on the back. It is metal. The front of it I have covered with like sticky notes and stuff that I use as like cheats for my own job. So like phone numbers, things to remember with certain types of post-surgical patients, and references for charting. And it folds nicely so it fits in your bag with ease. The next thing that I want to share with you guys is this cute notebook. It also comes in a couple different colors, and it comes with a band to keep it together. Some people like to use notebooks for taking report. I personally like to keep a notebook handy of things that I need to know for my particular area of specialty. So for example, when I was in the cardiac ICU, I had different drips and drugs written down. So if I didn't have an experienced nurse with me on a particular day, I had the experience and I knew where to quick reference them. I'd also write down things to remember, and I would even make to-do lists out of this. There's a couple of content pages at the beginning, so you can kind of create subjects, topics, themes for your notes, and then the inside just kind of looks like that. I feel like it's the perfect size just to keep track of anything that you particularly want to know. There's also this handy little pocket in the back that you can put sticky notes and whatnot in. Okay, the next thing I want to share with you guys is this super cute work bag. This is now my new work bag. It also comes in a couple different colors. I think most of the things I'm going to show you guys today come in multiple colors, but I personally kind of liked this pink, like rose colored bag. It has a pocket on the outside, but on the inside it has a lot of different compartments and room. This is to keep your pens, your pencils, notebook, pads if you need them, and then there's a zipper on the inside too. Perfect size to take to work because I personally don't want to lug a huge backpack in, but I also need a little bit more room than some of my purses that I carry. I will say in my area of expertise and as an experienced nurse, I don't use highlighters anymore unless I'm note-taking, but I do happen to love highlighters and I definitely recommend this type. Specifically if you're a nursing student and you're taking notes whether in the classroom or on the clinical floor, these super cute highlighters come in a big pack and for a good amount too. The thing that I love most about them though is that they are double-sided, so you've got one side that is kind of like a pen tip for smaller highlighting, maybe in a book, and then one that is a flat-sided tip, if you guys can see that. All right, the next thing I want to share with you guys doesn't have a ton of research behind it, but if you spend long hours charting, then it may come in handy, especially if you tend to get headaches from staring at a screen for a long period of time. You guys already probably know what I'm referring to, and that is blue light glasses. This cute pair comes in a pack of 2, and you get the clear type. It also comes with little covers for them, and there is one that is black as well. So these are cute if you have to stare at a computer screen for a long time while studying, or if you're like myself and I spend a lot of time charting for multiple patients a day. So it tends to give me a little bit of a headache and I start to get dry eyes, so these will definitely come in handy. All right, over time, every nurse ends up finding their favorite pen, and I've had the same pen stolen by multiple providers. I've even gifted one when a provider was having a bad day. But this is the one pen that I've personally used over and over again that other people seem to like to steal more often. So that's how you know it's a good pen. It is this zebra pen. It comes in a pack of 1, and it's kind of metallic. And when you hold it in your hand, it's actually a little bit weighty. It kind of almost feels like a surgical instrument, which is probably why a lot of these surgeons like to steal it from me. But this is what it looks like with a little grip on it. And there's just something about the size, the grip to it, and the weight that, I don't know, I'm very much a texture type person, so I like the way it feels in my hand. All right, the next thing that can sometimes get a little pricey, but I found these at a good price, are under eye patches. So I don't know about you girls especially, but when I'm getting up in the morning to get ready for a 12-hour shift, especially if I've just worked a 12-hour shift the day before, I wake up tired with very puffy eyes. So to combat the puffy eyes, I will usually use these cute little gold under eye patches. I've used a couple different brands, but this one is at the best price and it still seems to do about the same job. But this one, it comes in a pack of 60, so there's 30 pairs total. I love that it comes with this cute little spoon too, to kind of dish it out. But sometimes I don't wear makeup to work, or I'll put my makeup on once I get to work. And so for the commute to work, I will wear these under eye patches while I'm driving my car. All right, and another find for you ladies out there, I struggle with having very bad periods and standing on my 2 feet while doing a 12-hour shift. So because I don't have the luxury of sitting down and using a heating pack that I normally plug into the wall, I needed something wearable. So I was able to find these patches. I think Target sells them too, but you can get them on Amazon in a pack of 2. And supposedly there's rose oil, lemon oil, and jasmine oil infused in them that is supposed to help. Technically, you're supposed to put it on top of a piece of clothing, and it definitely stays warm for a long time. However, they are so small, I find that putting 2, 1 on kind of either side of my pelvis, seems to help the most. Essentially, they just come in these cute little packs, and it tells you how to open it and where to apply it. So as soon as you open the package is when it starts to work. Okay, last but not least, when it comes to hair, especially for those of us who have longer hair or are just bothered by our hair when we're taking care of patients, I found this great pack of hair clips. Comes in a pack of 5, and it has both the square type and then the more rounded type clips. I don't know about you guys, but I've definitely found that claw clips tend to work the best, especially when I'm doing compressions, surprisingly, at keeping my hair up and back and all in kind of one. So if you have thicker hair, claw clips tend to work a little bit better. But I love that it comes with different options here. Nice thing too is that sometimes when they get put into my work bag or I've just had them a while, I have broken so many claw clips, I'm kind of embarrassed to admit to how many I've broken. So being able to get a big pack for, I think it was like $6 or less, was a nice steal for me because I know I'm gonna use these a lot. I'm gonna go through them and I'm probably gonna break a couple too. But these tend to be nice and sturdy for wear. The only time I'm breaking them is just when I'm putting them in my work bag and then I put other stuff on top of it and crush it. All right, you guys, and that is it for these Amazon finds for nurses. If you guys use any of them or have any other tidbits you want to put in the comments down below, please share with the fam. I hope you find some of these useful and helpful, especially if you're maybe a new graduate nurse trying to figure out what you can take to your shift with you. And let me know what you already use or may decide to use after watching this video. If you want more content like this, don't forget to subscribe as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next video. Tutu Anana. I'll see you all later.